Science discovers and science predicts, but can science prove anything? The short answer is that most fields in science don't prove things. They instead find evidence that supports hypotheses without really reaching a final answer. In this video, we're gonna go through what is science, what is proof, and what's the relation between them. Science in general is a structured approach to gaining knowledge about the natural world through careful observation, systematic experimentation, and logical analysis. It aims to explain how things work by developing testable ideas, hypotheses, and defining them based on evidence. As such, most scientific research is like gathering data about what is being studied, organizing the results statistically, and reaching a logical conclusion by analyzing the results. That conclusion generally is about the results supporting the hypothesis or not. But why do I keep saying general and most science? Because there is a branch of science that, like the Mongols, is the exception. So if you watched our previous video on the branches of science, there's this whole field called formal sciences that include mathematics and logic, which is unlike the other sciences in many ways. They don't study the natural world directly, they don't require experimentation, and they don't require evidence really. For some people, they aren't even sciences but languages or something. The formal sciences are all about formal proof, not experiments. Now let's take a look at what is formal proof. So a proof is a step-by-step chain of reasoning that if the starting assumptions are true, the conclusion must be true, period. A formal proof starts from the premises, called axioms, which are assumed to be true and depend on the domain. Then, via logical rules of inference, a sequence of logical formulas is written. Note that all formulas that follow from the axioms via rules of inference are provably true. This is the manner by which formal science research is done. By utilizing the method of formal proof, it is possible to prove things, reaching conclusions that are undeniably true without room for discussion. That is, unless there was some kind of human error in the process, or if one disagrees with the axioms or the proof method. But those disagreements would be matter for the philosophical fields of logic and metaphysics. But finally, as some scientists may post in the comments, there is also the perspective that all science research does indeed prove their subject matter, but in a smaller scale. That is, you can say that scientific research has proven that their hypothesis holds for the specific sample that was studied. In my opinion, that's stretching a bit the definition of proving something. I think we can all agree that formal proof is more powerful than scientific method. So in conclusion, the majority of scientific fields don't really prove things, with an exception. What do you think? Is math a science? Also, you may like our video on the branches of science. Thank you for watching.